Poltava is a city located on the Vorskla River in central Ukraine. It is the administrative center of the Poltava Oblast, as well as the surrounding Poltava Raion of the oblast. Poltava's estimated population is 296,760. History: it is still unknown when Poltava was founded, although the town was not attested before 1174. However, for reasons unknown, municipal authorities chose to celebrate the city's 1100th anniversary in 1999. The settlement is indeed an old one, as archaeologists unearthed a Paleolithic dwelling as well as Scythian remains within the city limits. The present name of the city is traditionally connected to the settlement Poltava, which is mentioned in the Hypatian Chronicle in 1174. The region belonged to the Grand Duchy of Lithuania from the 14th century. The Polish administration took over in 1569. In 1648, Poltava was captured by the Ruthenian Polish magnate Jeremiah Wyecki. Poltava was the base of a distinguished regiment of the Ukrainian Cossacks, and served as a Cossack stronghold during the Khmelnytsky uprising. After the pro-Polish hetman Ivan Vyhovsky came to power and a civil war broke out, in 1658 Poltava, under pukovnik Martin Pushkar, was the leading town of the rebels. However, it was ultimately burned down and pillaged by Vyhovsky's troops, while many of its women and children were enslaved by the Crimean Tatars. In 1667 the city passed to the Russian Empire. In the Battle of Poltava on June 27, 1709, or July 8, Tsar Peter I, commanding 34,000 troops, defeated a Swedish army of 17,000 troops led by Field Marshal Carl Gustaf Riensky. Paragraph LD. The battle marked the end of the Swedish Empire and the rise of the Russian Empire. In 1775, Poltava's Monastery of the Exaltation of the Cross became the seat of bishops of the newly created Eparchy of Slavyansk and Kherson. This large new diocese included the lands of the Novorossiya Governorate and Atsev Governorate north of the Black Sea. Since much of that area had been only recently conquered by Russia from the Ottoman Empire, and a large number of Orthodox Greek settlers had been invited to settle in the region, the imperial government selected a renowned Greek scholar, Eugenios Voulgaris, to preside over the new diocese. After his retirement in 1779, he was replaced by another Greek theologian, Nikepelros Theotokis. In World War II, the Wehrmacht occupied Poltava from late October 1941 until September 23, 1943, when it was retaken during the Lower Dnieper offensive. By the summer of 1944 the USAAF conducted a number of shuttle bombing raids against the Third Reich under the name of Operation Frantic. Poltava Air Base, as well as Mirgorod Airport, were used as eastern locations for landing B-17 Flying Fortress heavy bombers involved in those operations. Climate, government and subdivisions. Poltava is the administrative center of the Poltava Oblast as well as of the Poltava Raion housed within the city. However, Poltava is a city of oblast subordinates, thus being subject directly to the oblast authorities rather to the Raion administration housed in the city itself. Poltava's government consists of the 50-member Poltava City Council, which is headed by the secretary. The city's current mayor is Oleksandr Mamay, who was sworn in on November 4, 2010 after being elected with more than 61% of the vote. In 2015 he was re-elected as a candidate of conscience of Ukraine with 62.9% in a second round of mayoral election. The territory of Poltava is divided into three administrative raions: Attribution Raion, to the southwest with an area of 2077 hectares and a population of 147,600 in 2005. It's a largely residential area and includes the city center. Kievska Raion is the largest by area, comprising 5437 hectares, or 52.8% of the city total, situated in the north and northwest. Its census in 2005 was 111,900. This district has a large industrial zone. Leninsky Raion, to the east and southeast, in the valley of the Vorskla River, with an area of 2988 hectares and a population of 53,700 in 2005. The village of Rozheshentsy, Shibani, Tereshki, Kopyly and Suprunovo are officially considered to be outside the city, but actually constitute a part of the Poltava agglomeration. Transportation. Poltava's transportation infrastructure consists of two major train stations with railway links to Kiev, Kharkiv, and Kremenchuk. Poltava's Kiev line is electrified and is used by the Poltava Express. The electrification of the Poltava-Kharkiv line was completed in August 2008. The Avtovokzal serves as the city's intercity bus station. Buses for local municipal routes depart from AC2 and AC3. Local municipal routes are parked along the Taras-Shevchenko Street. Marshrutka minibuses serve areas where regular bus access is unavailable. However, they are privately owned and cost more per ride. In addition, a 15-route trolleybus network of 72.6 kilometers runs throughout the city. Poltava is also served by a domestic airport, situated outside the city limits near the village of Ivashki. The International Highway M03, linking Poltava with Kiev and Kharkiv, passes through the southern outskirts of the city. There is also a regional highway P17 crossing Poltava and linking it with Kremenchuk and Sumy. Education. Poltava has always been one of the most important science and education centers in Ukraine. Major universities and institutions of higher education include the following: Poltava National Pedagogical University named after V.G. Korolenko, Poltava National Technical Yuri Kondratyuk University, Poltava Agrarian State Academy, Ukrainian Medical Stomatological Academy as Poltava Medical and Dental University www.umza-poltava.com.ua, Poltava University of Economy and Trade, Poltava Military Institute of Connections, Poltavian Faculty of National Juridical Academy of Ukraine, Astronomy, Poltava Gravimetric Observatory is situated a bit north from city center. Its main work directions are measurements of Earth rotation, latitude variations, observational station of PGO in rural area, some 20 kilometers east along the M03E40 highway. Radio telescope URAN2 is situated there too. Culture. The center of the old city is a semicircular neoclassical square with the Tuscan column of cast iron, commemorating the centenary of the Battle of Poltava and featuring 18 Swedish cannons captured in that battle. As Peter the Great celebrated his victory in the Saviour Church, this 17th-century wooden shrine was carefully preserved to this day. The five-domed city cathedral, dedicated to the exaltation of the cross, is a superb monument of Cossack Baroque, built between 1699 and 1709. As a whole, the cathedral presents a unity which even the neoclassical bell tower has failed to mar. Another frothy Baroque church, dedicated to the Dormition of the Theotokos, was destroyed in 1934 and rebuilt in the 1990s. A minor planet 2983 Poltava discovered in 1981 by Soviet astronomer Nikolai Stepanovich Chnaik is named after the city. Sports. The most popular sport is football, soccer. Two professional football, soccer, teams are based in the city. Vorskla Poltava in the Ukrainian Premier League and FC Poltava in the Second League. There are three stadiums in Poltava: Butovsky Vorskla Stadium, Dynamo Stadium are situated in the city centre and Lokomotiv Stadium which is situated in Podil district. Famous people from Poltava and its region. Elena Pchika, pen name for Ola Petrovna Kosak, mother of Lenya Ukrenka, famous writer. Sister of Mikhailo Drahomanov, Marie Bashkirtsev, a Euro-19th-century Parisian painter, memoirist, Yitzhak Ben-Zvi, a historian, labor Zionist leader, and the second and longest-serving Israeli president, Hanka Bielika, a Euro-Polish actress, Andriy Ideniko, a Euro-Ukrainian singer, Nikolai Gogol, a Euro-writer and playwright, Alexander Gurij, a Euro-Russian physician and biologist, Ivan Kotlyarevsky, a Euro-Ukrainian writer, poet and playwright, Anatoly Vasilievich Lunacharsky, a Euro-Russian Marxist revolutionary and the first Soviet People's Commissar of Enlightenment responsible for culture and education, Ivan Paskevich, a Euro-Ukrainian military leader in the Russian service, David Pyakov, a Euro-Canadian U.S. deaf rights advocate, born on March 21, 1900, in Yanos, China, Poltava Province, Russian Empire. Oleksandr Bilash, a outstanding Ukrainian composer, Tsana Prokhorenko, a Ukrainian actress, Sasha Putiu, a Ukrainian artist, Avraham Shlonsky, a Israeli poet and editor, Maria Tanaska, a famous femme fatale, whose trial for murder attracted worldwide media attention. Vera Kolodnaya, an outstanding Ukrainian actress, the first star of Russian silent cinema, Yuri Kondratyuk, a pioneer of astronautics and spaceflight who, in the early 20th century, foresaw ways of reaching the moon. Panas Miny, a Ukrainian writer, Mikhail Vasilievich Ostrogradskaya, a Ukrainian mathematician, mechanician and physicist. Herska Voroda, a Ukrainian poet, philosopher and composer. Simon Pilar, a Ukrainian politician and statesman, a leader of Ukraine's fight for independence following the Russian Revolution of 1917. Paisius Vlichkovsky, Eastern Orthodox monk and theologian noted for promoting Staretzdom. Nikolai Yaroshenko, a Russian painter of Ukrainian origin. Svetlana Kopchakova, a Ukrainian swimmer and 200m medley champion at the 1985 Summer Universiade. Mikhail Zoshchenko, a Soviet satirist. Andrei Zamystsky, Ukrainian driver specializing in alpine routes. Mykola Lysenko, composer and founder of First Ukrainian Classical Music School. International relations. Twin towns, sister cities. Poltava is twinned with Koszalin, Poland, Veliko Tarnovo, Bulgaria, Fulda-Stadt, Germany, Ostfildern, Germany, Lublin, Poland, Nice, France, Krasnodar, Russia, Baranovichi, Belarus, Khimki, Russia. Gallery. References. External links, official website. Poltava City Council. News. Poltava Oblast State Administration. Poltava Istoryczna 5 poltavahistory.org.ua. Main. Transport of Poltava. Photos of Poltava. The murder of the Jews of Poltava during World War II, at Yad Vashem website. Template, Poltava Municipality.